Hey, John Cristani here, and in this video I'm going to be going over how to make money on YouTube. And I'm going to be talking about a number of things, including the requirements you need to make money on YouTube, as well as the methods that you can make money on YouTube, such as ads or merch, etc., and strategies to get people coming to your videos, as well as I'm going to be going over 6 bonus content tips that I've learned from years of doing YouTube that can help you create the best content that gets the most views and the most money. So let's get into it. We have a lot of stuff to go over. Excited to share it with you. $100, $200. Oh, hey there. I'm just counting the money I make from YouTube. No, seriously, in this video, I'm going to be going over how to make money on YouTube. It's one of the best ways to make money because YouTube's always playing your videos, so you make money while you sleep. It's a great place to be, and it's growing very fast. Now, as I said before, I'm going to be going over the methods that you actually receive money. You can receive it from YouTube. You can receive it from other sources. I'll be going over the strategies for getting people to your videos so that if you don't have any subscribers yet, how you start getting people coming. And I'll also be going over the requirements that you need to enable monetization, to enable making money from YouTube itself, although there's other ways you can make money. And I'll be going over at the end 6 bonus content tips that'll help you just make the best content and understand what to give YouTube so that you can grow your channel and make the most money and be a full-time YouTuber like me and many other people. So let's get into it. The different ways that you can earn money with YouTube. The most common one is called AdSense. And AdSense are basically the ads that play before, during, and after your videos on YouTube. Roughly speaking, you don't make that much from AdSense, but it can add up to a lot. You know, I make over $20,000 a month from AdSense. Now, the second method you can make money from is merchandising. Now, you can be selling t-shirts. You know, Jake Paul started his own clothing brand called Mavericks. So there's a whole merchandising feature that you can use to sell clothing or items that your audience might be interested in. A lot of YouTubers have been moving into this because this makes a lot more money than AdSense. With AdSense, you can expect anywhere from 0.1 cent to 1 cent per view, okay? So that's about how much you can expect from AdSense. 0.1 cents, not $0.1, 0.1 cents, a tenth of a penny to a penny per view. Now with merchandise, you can make more because if you're getting 20 bucks per t-shirt that you sell, you're making a lot more money, and all you need to do is sell 1 t-shirt for every 20,000 views, and you're making more money than you would be on AdSense, or just in addition to it. The next thing you can sell is your own products. Now, if you have a product or service that you have to sell, let's say you started an energy drink company, right? You formulated your own energy drink, or let's say you started your own money gun company. Whatever type of product you sell, you can sell it through your channel. And this is a really good way to make more money than AdSense. But what I found is actually the best way to make money, and you'll see a lot of YouTubers doing this, which is sell other people's products. And that's called affiliate marketing. Let's say we're to do a video about how to build a website. Well, it's just natural that I would have a website building company to be an affiliate for their product. So if I'm referring people over to another company, I can make a cut of that profit. Instead of going through all the work of formulating a drink and buying inventory and setting up a business license and hiring employees and warehousing space to create my own product, it's much easier to just recommend somebody else's product and earn 10 to 50% of the profits from selling the product. Now, there's 3 different strategies to actually get people hearing about your videos. Now, even if you're coming from a big fat 0 subscribers, there's got to be some way to reach people. I'm going to go over those 3 strategies right here. Now, the first one is use your own audience. And this is obviously the easiest. If you have people on Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook, or even friends or family who you've emailed before, talk to those people. Tell them to subscribe to your channel. That's a great way to just get a first couple subscribers. Talk to your own audience. Now, if you do your internet marketing for a living, you probably have an audience. You probably have people on a Facebook group somewhere or your Facebook profile or something. So you can totally leverage your own audience. But my guess is that if you're like most people, you don't have much of a social following outside of your friends. So if the only people that follow you are your friends, then you can't really grow your channel very large using this method. Now, the second strategy to grow your channel is to do collaborations. If you have friends or if you know other people who are more prominent YouTubers than yourself or even other social networks, do collaborations with them. Produce content for them. This is how a lot of people come up in social media, because they have friends who are doing social media marketing or who have audiences, and then they just piggyback off of that. Basically, their friend who they do a collaboration with has a much bigger following. They end up getting some of those followers as well. But my guess is, if you're like most people, you don't really have a lot of friends who do YouTubing. Both of these methods are going to be really are not options for 99.99% of the human population. So that brings us to strategy number 3, which is tried, true, and proven. And it's the strategy I've used to grow my channel to over 250,000 subscribers. And I started out with nothing, and that is using keywords. If you're using keywords as the way that you're going to build your channel, if you don't have access to collaborations or whatnot, then there's 2 things I suggest. You can look through my channel to see exactly how I do this, and I'll also have my editors link to another video that goes over my YouTube strategy step by step by step by step by step. Check. The gist of it is you want to do question-based keywords, okay? Questions. I find that answering questions is one of the easiest ways to actually get ranked and to provide interesting content. Because what I do is I will find questions around things that I know. And that's the second thing, is I look for subjects where I can add value. You always want to add value. So the questions I pick are just like this. How do you make money on YouTube? This is something I know about. I also look at the other people's videos and I say, okay, I'll do a search for this in YouTube and I'll look at the other videos and I'll say, can I do something better than this? Or was this video informative? Did this video help me out figure out everything I need to know on this subject in 15 minutes or less? And if that video was not just super valuable in 15 minutes or less, then I generally figure if I can research something better and do a better video than the other people did, or if I just know more about that subject matter and I can add value on that subject matter, then I do it. Now, this is specifically for teachers, but there's a lot of ways you can do videos. But basically, I found keywords are the easiest way to go after things in YouTube. Now, when I seriously started doing YouTube videos back in 2018, I was putting out a video almost every day. I tried to stay consistent because I remember I watched this one Casey Neistat video when he got, I believe it was 1 million subscribers on YouTube, or maybe it was 10 million, I forget. But he did a video where he talked about how to get big in YouTube and how to be successful. And I watched it, and my biggest takeaway was, other than the fact that it was extremely motivating that he just started from using his camera phone, was that you have to be consistent. His 2 words that he left everybody with was upload consistently. And that really stuck with me. He said, just keep uploading. And I said, okay, gotta be stubborn. And I believe stubbornness and focus really helps you win. Now, I released videos almost every day for a year, and you know what? It didn't work. I was doing videos on stuff I knew, and I just couldn't get the freaking code cracked. It just felt like I was wasting a lot of time. I'd keep putting up videos, and I'd get a couple views, but I'd get very few subscribers, and I never saw that growth curve that I was hoping to get. I even hired a full-time videographer, and I rented expensive places. I would take days off from work just to do some YouTube concept, but I couldn't get it working. So I wasted a ton of time, a ton of money, tens of thousands of dollars on equipment, on personnel and employees. etc. And it was just really, really backbreaking. But where I made the big change was in 2019 as I worked with a professional firm, and I did exactly what I've been telling you, which is I started really figuring out my niche, and I did it around particular keywords that would get me ranking, just easy keywords that I knew a lot about, that I add value and create an authoritative video about, and just give people my knowledge. And it's my belief that everybody has something they're knowledgeable about. You know, maybe it's dealing with your spouse, or maybe it's gardening, or maybe it's how to carve sticks with a pocket knife, or maybe it's how to trap animals, or maybe it's fashion. I believe everybody's got some little information, some little special stuff that most people don't know. Everybody's got it somewhere. There isn't a single person I've spoken with that doesn't have something interesting. I've talked to a lot of people, and everybody, I'm able to find something interesting, whether it's about their history or their life or their experiences or their skills or something they know about or some hobby. We've all got it. And if you focus on that and you find keywords around that, you can grow a YouTube channel and you can be very successful. But it took me a while to get started in YouTube, over a year, where I actually was floundering, not getting any views. But once I started applying these tips, which I've given you, combine these with the keyword-based strategy, your channel will explode and you'll be super successful. So without further ado, let's get into these 6 tips.